Well, hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I have a little bit of a longer video for you. I wanted to change it up today, give you a little bit of a lengthy video, so I hope you enjoy. I do have to give a little bit of a disclaimer. Please excuse my lighting and please excuse my ashy hands. I had to wash and scrub them really good because I didn't want any oils or anything on my hands for stamping, because for the plates you just don't want to get any of your natural oils on your plate. See, I am so sorry about my lighting. And I didn't oil up or put any lotions on, so excuse that. My apologies. And so sorry for the lighting. I don't know what is happening here, but my lighting just wants to give a light show today. But today is not the day. Like, hello. It'll straighten out. It kind of just bugs out a little bit, but I just wanted to apologize for that. So sorry about that, but it'll straighten out. But look how cool this nail is with the matte top coat on. I wanted to try it out with the matte top coat. These are the polishes that I just recently received from Maniology. I did pick them out. They are the Arctic Dreams collection. There is a green, a gold, and like a pinkish purple. And I love them all, but I really wanted to see what one of them looked like with the matte top coat on, and it gives it a very different look. So I just wanted to show you that. I love the Arctic Dreams collection. It is such a beautiful collection. Although there are 3 of them, they are so stunning, and I hope, Maniology, that you come out with different colors. Very, just exactly the exact polishes, just different colors. I love that when you use them, they give you like a chrome finish, and I know on different bases they give different effects, so I would recommend trying a clear base, a like white or a light colored base, and a dark base like black or like a dark any dark base, because they all give different effects. So these polishes give different effects depending on what the base is. So go ahead and experiment with these polishes. Well, I think I did say it in the previous video, but these are not gel polishes. These are regular lacquer polishes, just regular lacquer polishes from Maniology, and I will link them down below in the description box. I do have that floral plate on screen as well, but I do think that I'm probably going to do a separate video for that one, because I wanted to dedicate the entire video to that plate only. And that's what I used to do. I used to do plate or stamping plate reviews, and I used to do a whole video just concentrated on that stamping plate. I am so sorry for my lighting, but here are the images. I wanted to show you what they looked like close up before I started using the plate. I will leave the links to where you can find this plate down below in the description bar if you are in, or description box if you are interested in it. I know many of you are going to like it, so I will be sure to link it down below. I love stamping in general because you can come up with so many designs. They give you so many images so that you can come out or come up with different designs. So that's what I love about stamping plates, is that they do try to stay within a theme, but I kind of love the plates that are just random, that have random images on it, so that you can have an opportunity to just, have different images. But I've got various different brands, and also I've got so many plates that I think that's probably one of the next things that I want to work on, is organizing all of my stamping plates, because I started to, but I want to finish up with organizing all of those So again, that's probably one of the next major things I want to do with my nail things, or my, I should just say my nail stamping plates. I really want to continue to organize those because I have got a lot of them, and not all of them are in those like organizers. So I really want to do that, and so I'll be working on that. But I've got a ton of stamping stuff, and I've got a main kind of bin where all the most, I guess, the majority of my stamping stuff goes. And I just actually got a bigger bin because I was starting to accumulate so much stamping stuff. And so I actually do have two bins. I've got a bigger bin and a smaller bin. The smaller bin is kind of holding all of my Maniology things now, and it's about to be full up to the top. So I might just go ahead and grab another bin because I know we're going to continue to keep growing with Maniology. I just want to say my apologies for the longer length of this video. Many people like and enjoy watching longer videos, and I truly appreciate that. And then there are some that do not like watching longer videos, which is completely fine. I actually myself personally like to watch both. You know, when I'm watching videos on YouTube, I like to watch both long and short form videos. So I know that I have the viewer that likes to watch longer and short form. So I like to do both. And then sometimes I'll do right in the middle of like short and long. So yeah, I like to switch it up and give you guys different content, and also I like to switch it up and give you different lengths of time because I know that there are so many different people that like to watch a variety of different videos. So I just like to switch it up is all I'm trying to say. But I am taking this Arctic Dreams collection and I am just randomly putting different areas of each different polish, and that's what I came up with. And you're going to see what I do in a minute with it, and it comes out really, really cool. I wanted to do a 2025 design, and so you're going to see in a minute what I do here. So in my head, I'm like, where should I put the 2? Where should I put the 0? Where am I putting the 5? Where am I putting the other 2? You know, so, and we have such a small, what should we say here? I guess a small nail. If you mess up, you can just go ahead and clean up the plate again and get rid of what you don't need on that stamper head, and just start all over again. It's very, very simple to start again, like you just saw. I just restarted again, getting rid of what I don't want. I need to go to the store and get me some new lint rollers. I do have, I think, one more, but it's pretty big. I just like to have them because they really come in handy. But I do have my large lint roller that comes in like a case, so I need to start using that. Actually, I need to bring that out. I'm going to bring out my stamping box, and maybe I still haven't done like a New Year Christmas haul yet, which I've been wanting to do. But and my birthday's coming up in February as well, so I maybe will combine like kind of like Christmas, New Year, birthday all together and do like some sort of haul. But I want to. What was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, I want to bring out the rest of my stamping stuff and find either a giant. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I want to find like a giant photo book or some sort of thing. I don't know what I want to do because I'd rather not have 10 books of stamping plates. I'd rather just have one. But if I have to have a couple of stamping books, then it's completely fine. as long as they're large enough, because I've got so many plates at this point and I know it's my collection's just going to continue to keep growing. So just like a sticker book, I'd love to have a stamping book, um, some sort of stamping book organization. And I do have a couple, but they're smaller, so I want to find something a little bit bigger that can house the majority of my stamping plates. So I'm going to be working on that. So maybe that could be part of whatever haul I'm going to have next, I'm hoping. But yeah, I am going to look and see if I can find some stamping plate holders that are a little bit bigger, and if not, I'll just find some sort of like Giants photo album or something like that. But we will find it, and I definitely will show you what I do with it when I get it, because I definitely want to do that, and I've been wanting to do that for quite a while. So yes, for right now, I just have the majority of my stamping stuff in a box. I love this plate. It is so adorable. I am just coating the 2025 design with a gel top coat. That's what you see my lamp on for. But I'm trying to decide right now what images I want to use. I love that plaid design. And actually off camera, I did do my nails with that plaid design. And it's so much easier on a shorter or smaller nail. I'm trying and working on getting the lines as straight as possible because this stamper is so squishy. I feel like it's easy for the lines to get a little bit distorted, but I like to try to get my lines as straight as possible. Plus the plate, the images or the image for the plaid design is so thin that the I don't know how to explain it, but the amount of gel, or not gel, the amount of polish that goes into that image for the plaid design is not a lot. So when you go stamp on it, it's a very kind of thin, they're very thin lines. And so I learned after maybe doing the fourth nail that you've got to get it on, press and release quickly, quicker than it kind of depends on what image you have. Some images I like to like press and hold. Some images I like to kind of quickly press and release. So I guess it depends on what images you are or image you're dealing with. But anyways, yes, I did my nails, my left hand off camera with the plaid design and the silver, just to play around with the plate and see how it looked like on the nude, and I absolutely love it. I also put a matte top coat over the nails, and I love the way that the matte plaid looks. I think it looks so beautiful that way. And then on the right hand, I just did the little penguin faces, and there's an image there with like little stars and bows and a Christmas tree. I think there's like a little, let's see, there's little Christmas gifts and stars. Kind of like just what is the word that I am looking for? A collage maybe of different images. So I love how that looks with the silver on my nails. So I just did that just to see what it looked like. And I love this plate. This plate is a very, very good plate. It's very, the way that the images are etched is very well done. They did a very, very good job with this plate. So I had to start this image over. And it took me a little bit actually to start this image over because I needed to wait for all of the blue to dry. But as you can see here, for some reason, it just wasn't working out for me. I don't know if I took too long to get it on there. I didn't feel like I did, but anyways, it just didn't work out how I wanted it to, and that's okay. You just go in with some acetone and you clean it up and you start all over again. That is the beauty about stamping. is that you literally can just erase what you did if you are not happy with the design and start all over again. It is not difficult at all. So as you can see here, I'm just taking some acetone. You gotta be careful with these swatch sticks because it kind of will, the acetone will kind of eat at them a little bit, but as long as you are, like, you're not soaking them, just for practice, it's completely fine with me to get some acetone on here and just clean up, because why use another swatch stick when we can just reuse this one? So we got the image off there. I'm going to clean up the plate and we're just going to try again. And here we are. We did it again. I off camera waited a little bit longer, and here we are with the image once again. So let's try this out once again and see how it works. You have to make sure that the polish dries 100%. You don't want to sit on this for hours, but you want to give the polish enough time for it to dry. If not, when you put that image on the nail, it will smudge. So you just want to be careful with that. The polish will actually go matte. It'll have like a matte finish to it, and that's how you know that the polish is ready to go. I just bought some new acetone, so I am just filling up my bottle because I needed to add some more. I never really add it to the top because this bottle kind of leaks a little bit, but I never really have it in a position where it is going to leak. But if I were to like flip it over, it slightly leaks. So I need to find another bottle. I want to find some glass bottles for my acetone and alcohol, but that's another thing that I will work on finding. So here we go. The image lifted off much better, and because this is not gel, I'm comfortable with touching it. I'm just lightly with my finger patting the sides down and around. I just want to make sure that everything is nice and kind of brushed up right up under, because I don't want anything sticking out. So you just want to make sure that everything is nice and flush. Then I went over with each swatch stick with some gel polish, just a nice top coat. And on the plaid nail, I actually did a matte, and that's how I did the rest of my nails, just in silver, not the white. But I absolutely love this plaid image with matte top coat over it. It looks so beautiful. I can't wait to do different colors with this design. Right here, I'm going to show you a, let's see, what am I doing here? Oh no, right here I was going to say swatched. I picked up the wrong image. I wanted to get the penguin in the middle, and I ended up getting the penguin on the left, so we got rid of that. See, here I realized, oh, that's not the right one. So I got rid of that and I started over again. If you love penguins, I think that you are going to love this plate. It is so cute and there are so many different images on it. So if you are a penguin lover, once again, you will definitely love this plate. When I was kind of building up the images here, I feel like the penguin kind of disappeared into the background just a little bit, and maybe because of the little icebergs in the background and the black background, because I did a black and white penguin, maybe that's why. But I really wanted to just show you that you can layer up images. Don't be afraid to, layer up your images and get creative with these stamping plates, because that's what these are made for, is to get creative with them. And like I said, there are so many different images, so they give you so many different kind of ways that you can create different images. So we are going to concentrate here and try to get the outline of this penguin as best as we can around that first image, and I think I did pretty well. That was a really good job. So we are going to continue. I really wanted to add like I think I did end up adding like a little hat, but there's like a little scarf and things that you can add to the little penguins, which I thought was just a cute little detail to add to the plate. See, like right here, I did a little gold hat for him, and I'm not really sure if you can see it on camera really well, but I did end up doing that. Of course, you get rid of what you don't want. It's easier for you to get rid of it on the stamper than get rid of it on the nail. Once it's on the nail and you go and you add acetone to it, you're probably going to distort the entire images and you probably have to start all over again. So my advice to you is to get rid of whatever you don't want on the stamper first before you add it down onto the nail. In the beginning of my channel, used to do so many stamping plate reviews, and I do think that I'm going to get back into doing that again because I miss doing so much stamping, and I have so many stamping plates that I ended up buying that I never really showed you guys. And I mean that they probably have been in my collection for years and years, and I have yet to show you all because that is kind of what I was doing, is just doing stamping plate reviews for a very long time. That is what I did. And I know that my audience loved it. And then YouTube's not the same anymore. I don't think the same people, there might be certain people here and there. I kind of messed up this image. You see how it got distorted, and I tried to fix it a little bit. But just to show you guys, I just wanted to show you really just how you use the plate. So it's not going to be perfect. You guys can go ahead and do this as many times as you want. And practice makes progress. It will definitely work out in the end. But yes, I used to do so many stamping videos, and I'm definitely going to get back into doing that. Like I said, I have so many stamping plates that I probably need to show you guys because I think that you will love them. And I also want to work on my stamping plate organization. So yes, I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys would like to see my stamping collection, but if that's something that you'd like to see, then definitely let me know below because it's something that I have been wanting to work on for a really long time. I started to work on my stamping plates, and then I ended up accumulating so much that I was like, okay, I don't want to have all of my stamping plates in different areas, so let's just get all of my stamping stuff together in one area, and then later we'll work on different organization and things for my plates and things like that. I thought that this red was going to work out like this, but it didn't, but it's okay. Sometimes I like to flip my nail over and do it like this, but it didn't work out for me this time that way. Also, I don't think that the red was bright enough for this black background, which is completely fine, so we're just going to try that again. I definitely want to keep working on this plaid design. I want to see how many different colors, and I want to play with like metallics and the top coats, the glossy and the matte top coats, and see how many different designs I can come up with because I really, really do love this plaid design. And I also want to work on practicing to get it as straight as possible. I'd probably say that on a shorter length nail, it'd probably be easier for this type of design. Although you can and are able to stamp this design on longer nails, you just are going to have to stamp this design a couple of times so that it covers the entire nail. So yes, you can use this design on longer nails. The thing is, with most stamping plates, they don't come with very large images. I feel like most stamping plates come with images that fit shorter length nails, so maybe stamping companies can work on larger images so that people that wear longer length nails can have an opportunity for the image to look just as good on a longer length nail, because sometimes if you have small images on a bigger nail, it doesn't look as good as it would on a shorter length nail. That's just my opinion. I feel like the bigger the nail, the bigger the image you should have. So There are some stamping companies and stamping plates that do have larger images. So I would just, if you are interested in stamping and learning, if you are new and learning how to do stamping and you want larger images, I would probably practice with the smaller images first and then maybe graduate to larger images. But yes, there are larger images. You just have to look for those stamping plates. And there are so many stamping companies these days. Of course, you can get stamping plates on Amazon, AliExpress. You can get stamping plates on Temu, on Shein. So there are so many places that, of course, Maniology. And I do have a discount code with Maniology, and I will make sure that I'll leave that on the screen and in the description box below so that you can take advantage of that. Please go ahead and use my code. It will definitely help you out a lot. And I just thought that stamping, I wanted to see how this little Maniology word would come out, and it actually it actually ended up coming out. I just didn't stamp the M correctly, but I ended up getting it. So I tried it a couple more times, and I kind of think that it looked kind of cool, like like that on my nail in the way that I did it, representing Maniology. I don't know, I just thought that was cool. So I actually ended up leaving that on my nail and just doing the plaid design on the other nails. And I think it actually looks really cute, even though it's simple. But I just wanted it, it's just giving you guys ideas. Just giving you guys ideas, making, or trying to get, you know, some ideas up there and out there so that you guys can see that you use the whole plate. If there is an embedded etched image that you can use, you use it. And look at that. Look how beautiful that came out. So try again. If it doesn't work the first time, try the second or third time. I'm so sorry the way that my hands look. Oh my goodness, I need some lotion and oil. I just couldn't do that because when I do stamping, you do not want any dirt or oils or anything like that on your hands, because if you are touching the plate or stamper heads or scrapers, you don't want any oils anywhere. So just be careful when you are stamping because it can affect your image. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really truly hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and also check out the description box for the links that I will leave you. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a safe and happy one, and I wish you all the most beautiful, prosperous new year for 2025. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.